Well, it's time to begin. So let's first of all just think a little bit about our spines and how we can lengthen our spines while we're sitting. Keep your feet on the ground in front of you. Try and get your knees to go 90 degrees. Nice and upright. Just start to think about pulling your shoulders back a little bit. Let your neck do a bit of a stretch. Roll your neck around a few times. Okay, so we're just letting our neck roll around a little bit, mobilizing our neck. Just keep it nice and gentle. Don't do anything too wild. Why not do an infinity symbol with your head? So it's the 8 on its side. Just draw with the top of your head. If you imagine you had a pencil on the top of your head, drawing an infinity symbol with your head. Just about mobilizing. Very good. And now we're going to just start to stretch it slightly. So you're going to look to the side, over the shoulder. I don't mind which one, as long as it's the same one each time for now. And back again. And this time as far as you can, take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, just come back to the middle. Good. Other side. Over the shoulder, each time going slightly further. Really nice little stretch. Good. Hold it. Take a nice deep breath in. Go a little further and exhale. Let's just do a little up and down. So chin on chest. Just let it hang there for a little bit. And move it side to side slightly so you feel that little stretch. This is all about the back of the neck. Good. And back up to the ceiling, chin to the ceiling. Open and close. You're going to share with us your lip trills. Here we go. And now we're going to go slightly more raspberry-ish. That one you have to feel sort of narrow, a little bit like a duck. Think how Donald Trump talks with the mouth that goes like this. We're going to build a wall. That one. Here we go. And there is a reason his name is Donald, because he sounds like a duck. Are you having a hard time doing this? Well done. Well done. Okay. So the brrr is all about making sure that the sound is coming from just below your sternum. You can't go brrr without giving the air. So it's all about making sure you're giving yourself enough air. Now I see Marie is pointing at her chin, at her cheeks like this. And if you're finding doing the raspberry hard, then that's actually a really good way to make sure that it happens. If you had a dimple, stick your finger in your dimple, okay? And you're going to go, brrr. So the other one with the raspberry being slightly narrower, it's even nicer if you can push slightly in. That works? Okay. What I'd like you to try and do is do that a few times with the fingers and then try and do it without and see if you can get the same feeling. Okay. So we're gonna carry out. This is the narrow Donald Duck one. Yes. Again. Last one. Good. Okay. Now try and do just one without putting the fingers there. Just see if you can do it without them. Here we go. And yes, working. Very good. Very good. What has to happen is that this whole area has to be really relaxed for a to happen. So it will then vibrate up into the nose. So yes, it does. It's a bit tickly, but you know, I think we can all live with it for a short time. But the idea is that it's really about making sure the jaw is nice and relaxed and that the lips are nice and relaxed. You can't go with tight lips. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. I will just remind you about our little posture check every now and then. Just want to make sure that you're really making sure that you're sitting nice and straight, keeping your shoulders back. While we're at the shoulder level, just let's roll those shoulders back a little bit. Good. Just let them find their center. Okay. The other thing I want you to do is we're just going to do a quick little scale going down. So we did this last week, nice and slowly. And I want you to think about connecting each note to the previous one. And don't think of them as a scale going down, but think of them as a scale traveling in a horizontal fashion. Okay, here we go. And one more. Why I like the sound "coo" is because the glottal plosive that is the "k" sound, as well as an "oo," means that the soft palate and the hard palate and the jaw are all being activated in one go. So you get this nice big round, like a surprised pufferfish, you know, that kind of what you think of a surprised pufferfish while you're singing this phrase. Here we go. I can't believe that's the first time I've used that phrase with you before. I'm sure I've said it before. It's one of my favorites. Here we go. And now some of you are only looking mildly startled as pufferfish go. I want you to think, heck, that's a shark. Here we go. And one last one. And very good, very good. We're also just going to do, because I like the idea of doing relaxed stuff but opening up, we're also going to do my lovely favorite, I sigh as I sing, in a key that actually suits everybody. I sigh. We'll start there. So 1, 2. I sigh as I sing. Right, here we go. So I sigh as I sing. I sigh as I sing. Really relaxed jaw, yawny breath in. I sigh. Oh, it made me really want to yawn. But that's a good sign. If you want to yawn, it means that you're doing it right. Here we go. Nice deep breath in. I sigh as I sing. Really sleepy. I sigh as I sing. I sigh as I sing. And now we're going to do the opposite of that lovely, relaxed and flobby. We're now going to give energized and blade. So now you think direction, you think throwing your voice across the room in an overarm bowl kind of way. Okay, and your I sigh. No, we're not even going to say I sigh. It's going to be too far to the bar. Here we are, we found the key. And too far to the bar. 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 Did you all join me on that top note? Good, good. Was it fit for public consumption? Yeah, mine wasn't either. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so we've sort of warmed us up nice and gently, but now we've brought in a bit of energy. I think it's about time we started singing a song. And I found a song that we actually did a long time ago, which is Forever Autumn. Does anybody remember Forever Autumn? It was a few years ago, so it's possible that it was before Wimbledon. Here we go. So the first line, the summer sun. I just know you found the proper key. The summer sun is fading as the years grow, and darker days are drawing near. The winter winds will be much colder now that you're here. Now you're not here, sorry. Now you're not here. I watch the birds fly south across the autumn sky, and one by one they disappear. I wish that I was flying with them. Now you're not here. Like a song through the trees, it came to love me. Like a leaf on the breeze, it blew away. Through autumn's golden gown, we used to kick our way. You always loved this time of year. Though Those fallen leaves lie undisturbed now, 'cause you're not here, 'cause you're not here, 'cause you're not here. Okay, let's look at the little bridge section, which is the like a song through the trees, you came to love me. Like a leaf on a breeze, you blew away. So the way has a long note and then there's a little twiddly bit at the end. So like a song through the trees, you came to love me. 2, 3, 4, 1. Like a leaf through the breeze, you blew away. So that's 6 counts before you twiddle. Does that make sense? Okay, good stuff. Let's see if we can get that phrase correct. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Like a song through the trees, you came to love me. Like a leaf on the breeze, you blew away. Through autumn's golden gown, we used to kick our way. You always loved this time of year. Those fallen leaves lie undisturbed now, 'cause you're not here, 'cause you're not here, 'cause you're not here. Bridge again. Like a song through the trees, you came to love me. Like a leaf on the breeze, you blew away. A gentle rain falls softly on my weary eyes, as if to hide a lonely tear. My life will be forever autumn, 'cause you're not here, 'cause you're not here, 'cause you're not here. It's a nice song, isn't it? It demands quite a lot of you vocally, actually, because it has a big range. That now that you're here is quite high. It asks you to go quite high and then bum, 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 sort of medium range. So da da dee da da dee da dee da da da, sort of has a dark color to it, but it sits light. You can't sing this. I mean, I could try. The summer sun is fading as the years grow on, and darker days are drawing near. You can sing it classically, it's fine. It just feels odd. You can't. What we're doing is we're singing it with slightly more of a smile and widening the mouth slightly more, rather than classical dark sound. So that's a good starting point in terms of trying to get your sound for this piece. You can't sing it classically. It's definitely a thing of its time. 1978. was when it was copyrighted, but I think it's earlier than that. I think it's a little bit earlier. Anyway, is there any bits of that you would like me to go over with a bit more detail? Or are you okay with that song? Got the hang of it? If I came up to you in the night and knocked on your forehead and said, "Sing me the chorus of Forever Autumn now," would you be able to? Good. There isn't a chorus, so you're fine. Now that you're here is basically the chorus, because you're not here. Okay. I can't remember. Did I give you the lyrics to try to remember? So try to remember. Does anybody remember singing this song? Great stuff. It's from The Fantastics, which is one of the most amazing musicals of all time. For a long time, it was the longest running off-Broadway show in New York, was The Fantastics. And it's a fantastic show. Here we go. Try to remember the kind of September when life was slow and oh so mellow. Try to remember a kind of September when grass was green and grain was yellow. Try to remember the kind of September when you were a tender and callow fellow. Try to remember, and if you remember, then follow. Follow, 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 follow. Try to remember when life was so tender that no one wept except the willow. Try to remember when life was so tender that dreams were kept beside the pillow. Try to remember when life was so tender that love was an ember about to billow. Try to remember, and if you remember, then follow. Follow, 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 follow. Deep in December, it's nice to remember when, though you know, the snow will follow. Deep in December, it's nice to remember without the hurt, the heart is hollow. Draw deep in December, it's nice to remember that fire of September that made us mellow. Deep in December, the heart should remember and follow. Follow, 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 follow. Pretty little tune that, isn't it? So we're going to have a little look again at the song that we started last week, which was When the Wind Was Green. It's also in a 3/4 time. There's something about autumn that brings out the waltzes, evidently. So here is another. When the wind was green at the start of spring, when the wind was green was summer wine when the wind was red, like your lips on mine. It caressed my face and it tossed my hair. You were there. Then came the fall, and all of love came tumbling, stumbling down, like leaves that lost to frost and foam. They were flying, crying, in a brown wind dying. But the winter's come, and we both should know that the wind was white, like the swirling snow, and I'll never see all those wonderful things to be seen. Is green. Trickier song that, I think, but beautiful too. Really quite a nice little tune. Let's go back even further. We're going to look at All Summer Long. Sitting in my car outside your house. Remember when you spilled Coke all over your blouse? T-shirts, cut-offs, and a pair of thongs. Oh, we've been having fun all summer long. All summer long you've been with me. I can't get enough of you. All summer long you've been free. Won't be long till summertime is through. Then a miniature golf and hunting in the hills. When we rode that horse, we got a thrill. Every now and then we hear our song. We've been having fun all summer long. We've been having fun all summer long. We've been having fun all summer long. Bit of fun. Now that we can start to enjoy the fact that summer is over and we're doing other things. Okay, let's do Last Rose of Summer as well. 'Tis the last rose of summer left blooming alone. All her lovely companions are faded and gone. No flower of her kindred, no rosebud is nigh. of shining circle, the gems drop away. When true hearts lie withered and fond ones flown, oh, who would inhabit this bleak world alone? Oh, who would inhabit this bleak world alone? Pretty tune too. Okay. I can share the lyrics and share my sound for Autumn Almanac.
Yeah.
Right, stop.
From the dew so hedge creeps a crawly caterpillar. Well, the dawn begins to crack. It's all part of my autumn almanac. Breeze blows leaves of a musty colored yellow. So I sweep them in my sack. Yes, 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 it's my autumn almanac. Friday evenings, people get together, hiding from the weather. Tea and toasted buttered currant buns can't compensate for lack of sun, because the summer's all gone. La, 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 la. Oh, a poor romantic back. Yes, 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 it's my autumn almanac. La, 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 la. Oh, my autumn almanac. Yes, 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 it's my autumn almanac. I like my football on a Saturday, roast beef on Sundays. All right, I go to Blackpool for my holiday, sit in the open sunlight. This is my street, and I'm never gonna leave it, and I'm always gonna stay. If I live to be 99, 'cause all the people like me seem to come from my street, and I can't get away, because it's calling me. It's calling me. Come on home. La 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 la. Oh, my autumn almanac. Yes, 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 it's my autumn almanac. La 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 la. Oh, my autumn almanac. Yes, 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 yes.
Nice little number that actually, isn't it? Thank you, Sue, for suggesting it to me. It definitely works better singing along to the Kinks than it is to sing along to me, which is why I thought that would work better. But it is quite crazy that, have you, I mean, if you actually looked at those words, and somebody might say that I spelt Armagnac accidentally rather than Almanac, but he actually does say Armagnac at one point. I might have put it in the wrong place, but I heard it definitely. What haven't we done? Weather. We haven't done the weather with you. walking round the room singing stormy weather at 57 Mount Pleasant Street. Well, it's the same room, but everything's different. You can find my sleep, but not the dream. Things ain't cooking in my kitchen. Strange afflictions wash over me. Julius Caesar and the Roman Empire couldn't conquer the blue sky. Well, there's a small boat made of china. It's going nowhere on the mantelpiece. Well, do I lie like a lounge room lizard? Or do I sing like a bird released? Everywhere you go, I'll always take the weather with you. Everywhere you go, you'll always take the weather. Everywhere you go, you'll always take the weather with you. Everywhere you go, you'll always take the weather with you. Everywhere you go, you'll always take the weather with you. Everywhere you go, you'll always take the weather. Everywhere you go, you'll always take the weather with you. Everywhere you go, you'll always take the weather with you. And with that, I wish you all a cloudless sky over your head.